Okay, welcome back to Four Ways Arena. Welcome back to Four Ways Arena here in South Africa. My name's Adam Longmore.
And my name's Sam Clark-Winniana.
I'm not even going to try to say that, so Sam it is. Here we are. We're going to be your commentators today for the 17 under mixed grand final contested between Australia and New Zealand. Vicky, can you get us another one of these? Can you ask for someone? Because there's no New Zealand here. So the Australian team's just being announced here. Now the New Zealand team's just being introduced. so there's the formalities out of the road now. The teams are just giving each other congratulations or something for both making the grand final, and we'll be underway shortly. I'd just like to take this opportunity to thank the umpires. Without the umpires this week, an event like this would not happen. We have two really highly qualified umpires here. We have Christian White from Australia and
Kalina
from New Zealand. So I'll just run through the Australian side whilst we are just about to take the court. It looks to be Ben Ryan at goal shooter. And I can't see, so I'll have to wait for a moment. Chelsea Imanasani as goal attack. It is Carly Gilchrist at wing attack, Aaron Holloway at centre, Bailey Johnson at wing defence, Taylor Hamana at goal defence, and Andrew Hamilton or Andre Hamilton at goalkeeper.
And lining up for the Kiwis, we have Kyle Owen at goal shoot, Bridie Burns at goal attack, Shanae Leake at wing attack, Connie Marshall at centre, Robert Matatatia at wing D, Nathan Wilson at goalkeeper, and Tiana Butane at goalkeeper.
So Australia just with an early held ball here. It's just probably a little bit of nerves, and New Zealand straight onto the attack. This game's going to be hard and fast, guys. So keep your eyes peeled. Kiwis just taking their time. They're in no hurry. Oh, sneaky little bounce pass through the mid-court there by the wing attack from New Zealand.
And again, the Kiwis just holding a bit more patience.
Yeah.
Contact in the corner on.
Oh.
And a good feed into the goal.
Yeah, great use of the net. So that's 1-0 New Zealand, and New Zealand centre pass. Now, Sam, what do you think about the decision to have Nathan at goalkeeper, not a goal shooter?
Yeah, so I guess Nathan being so tall and his hops, etc. He's really impacted at goalkeeper in the last few games, especially against South Africa, especially in the semi-final leading up to it.
So, I don't know if you've just seen there, guys, but Andre Hamilton just with a rejection and a regabber. So that's the entertainment we're going to be installed for the next 48 minutes, guys. Hope you enjoy.
So leading up to this tournament, usually it's the other way around. So we have Nathan Wilson at goal shoot and Kyle Owen at goal keep.
Yeah, and it's been a bit like that throughout the rounds proper, so that's why I'm a little bit... and it's not... Oh!
Strong contact there.
Yeah, but that's what happens in mixed netball. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought that Nathan would have needed to go back in there over Ben. Ben's not extremely tall. He does hold for the net well, but yeah, I don't know. But the beauty is also having your goal shooter here. He's fairly safe. If he gets the ball, I would say 95% of the time it's going to go in the ring. Kiwis just moving that ball around again, once again, just finding the space.
I think the Kiwis have really worked on being patient.
Yeah.
They have issues leading up to this in terms of feeding the circle.
Yeah.
So patience is key. And
the one thing I like, and I notice it a lot, even with your team, Sam, a lot of the Kiwi teams, in attack, they like to find the defender's body and come off. It's smart play. They're not having to exert a lot of energy, and the passes are generally shorter than what we play as Aussies. Whereas we like to transition fast, long ball, fast ball. So there's two different ways there. So that takes the score to, I think it's 3-2 Aussies' way with the Kiwis with the centre pass. Just working back there. Oh.
also set from the wing from Australia.
Yeah. Once again, I think that's a little bit nervous, not taking our feet all the way to the ball. Oh, there we go. Strong pass out of the D there by Nathan. Yeah, once again, little short passes, just finding the body of the Australian defence. Knowing that they've got to give away 3 foot anyway, so. Oh. Great little attempt there by Aaron Holloway. Centre for Australia. Oh,
I think knowing how much is on the line for this game, the Kiwis are really playing a safe game at the moment. Good play from
scores.
Brady Burns.
Yep, scores are all tied up again at 3 apiece. Australia centre pass. That centre pass was reasonably uncontested there, but Body's running away from the ball. It's a coach's nightmare. It is a coach's nightmare. So the Kiwis with the turnover here. Look, that's the other thing you guys do very well. You guys reset the ball. Aren't afraid to reset it. Have a lot of trust in one another. Like, there we go. That's twice in one set of play here. 3 times. And there it is.
How do you feel? Sometimes it can be quite deceiving. Usually sometimes it can come across as good defense.
It's not good deep. Well, in these instances it's not. It's smart attacking, it's smart offense by you guys. Because what it does is it gives the other feeders a chance to come back into clear space again. Yeah, but I understand how it can be misconstrued as good defense. I would take it as good defense as an opposing coach because it makes you feel good. Oh, ooh, that's a real hard call there. But anyhow, it is what it is, and that's why they're out there and we're here. Oh, great. Right. Just a little bit late on that roll there. Ooh. So it takes the score to 5-3 the Kiwis' way. Australia just need to compose here and settle there. That's a great swing of the ball. Just the goal defence just been called there for being a little bit short. And successfully converted to take the score to 5-4 New Zealand's way.
What's also going to be a big impact on the game is how well the players can adjust to different umpires.
Yeah.
Each country has different ways of playing the game, and adjusting is a big key to, especially taking out the one that win the day.
But that's the one thing they have to do. As you just said, they have to adjust. But if they don't adjust, they may as well be left behind. So the goal shooter for Australia is having to help out, bring the ball down. Now he's just managed to work his way back into the circle. So that's a fantastic shot there by Chelsea. Really quick release to try to not let the goal defensive goalkeeper try to reject that shot. Fantastic little cover there from Aaron Holloway on the centre, but beautiful release there. Yeah. Great little intercept. Aaron would probably be one of the shortest people here in the mixed competition, but geez, he's got a heart of gold and will run all day for you. Okay, so last pass pressure into the circle is always a killer. Oh, good offensive rebound. Yeah. And Chelsea just drains that shot. Last pass pressure can be coach killers. You can transition the ball from D into attack really well, and then that last pass can let you down. Not going to make the same mistake twice. He's just calmed that ball right down.
Good feed into the circle.
Yeah, still a little bit risky trying to go over the arms and from there. I think I'd rather play, from chest down. Yeah.
I think there's still a bit of nerves out there, especially with
The Aussies, but
good strong drive there from Brady Burns.
we've got Australia up by 1. This is the Kiwis' chance to square it up. Successful. So, really tight game here. I don't know what it looks like on the camera, but it is super. Oh, great touch there by the goal attack. Now that can make or break a team having a really good defensive goal attack as well. Someone who's not scared to get in and defend. Just body contact there by Andre Hamilton.
And it's good to see that the Kiwis are in the ball go a lot more.
Yeah.
Especially leading up to this, they really strike.
Apprehensive?
Yeah. It's good that they're able to let it go with confidence as well.
Oh.
There we go.
Unlucky there, just with a goal. Yeah. She probably would have got the call otherwise, but just touched the net. Net violation. Oh. Seemed to be a short 3, but as an Aussie, I'll take it. Australia really struggling to take the ball down the court here, having to work really hard. They could probably take a leaf out of the Kiwis book and just find the body and come off the body. You know, I always say that the scorecard doesn't draw pictures, so it doesn't matter if it takes 1 pass, 2 passes, or 12 passes, as long as you convert. Yeah, good offensive rebound there by Benny Ryan. Ben's been in the system, the Australian goal shooter for many years, and has played above his age. Oh,
Beautiful pass.
yeah.
Beautiful. Good vision there from the goal shoot.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's good vision, a lot of trust too to let that ball go. Yeah, good lead and drop there by the goal attack by the Kiwis. It's an offside call there on the Australian wing attack.
Too casual there from the Kiwis now.
Yeah, and you can already see by the way that the Kiwi goal shooter set up, he's holding for a net pass here.
Yeah.
So Australia really need to work really hard out front here and try to stop that pass in. So this ball's got to swing now for him. There we go. I think.
There we go.
Yeah. Great little front cut there by the goal attack. It's going to be the battle of who can jump the highest between the goalkeeper and the goal shooter for the Kiwis. Oh. Just a little bit late. You need to capitalise on this now while he's out of the circle. There we go.
Keeping in mind, for those who don't know much about the centre side, there is no goaltending.
Yeah.
Okay. As long as they don't touch the hoop, they're absolutely fine. Good second place from the Kiwis.
Yeah, that's nearly a set play there. Goal attack goes out for first. Wing attack runs across the top of the circle for the second, and it really opens the circle up. So the centre then can have the second drive or third drive on the circle. Then. So we're all tied up here, guys. It's 10 apiece. I think the nerves are well and truly settled now. I think that now everyone's just focusing on what they've got to do. Really good swing there off the circle.
Reaching there from Nathan Wilson.
Yeah. I think in that instance there, the Australian goal shooter really needs to come and find that body of the goalkeeper and not let him move, so then the goal attack has more space. That's the second rejection there by Andre. It's a stellar effort. Goal counts. So it's a 11-10 Kiwis way, Kiwi centre pass. With the chance here to go 2 ahead. With 30 seconds left to go in this first. Australia really need to stop this ball. Now they really need to send it. Get the ball down the court. They need to be understanding of the time. Yeah, Kiwi's doing a great job. That was nearly a press there, just a little wall defence on that transverse line. The crowd here screaming at the Aussies to send this ball. I think they're going to run out of time. Yeah, that is a cracking first quarter of netball there. As I said, I don't know what it feels like at home, but the intensity level sitting here is crazy. I'm actually starting to get sweaty palms. Yeah.
So I know behind the scenes the Kiwis are definitely working on that mid-court pressure.
Yeah.
Forcing the ball high, forcing it long, allowing the defense in to really have a hunt and go for it.
Yeah, and I actually took a leaf out of that book at the start of the week, and with my under 15s team, I was really forcing high balls because I was watching these guys force the high ball and had the person come underneath and pick that off.
Yeah.
So I took a leaf out of that book as well. It's a really good strategy there.
Because especially with 7-side angle, you eventually start marking 360 around the whole play as a defensive player, so it is quite tough, you know. So
you need to make it as easy as you possibly can on yourself. Yeah.
Exactly.
I'll just like to take this opportunity to thank Hazel Cortez. She's run a really good tournament here. On behalf of everyone from Australia and I'm sure from New Zealand, we'd like to say thank you for a great tournament. It's been a pleasure. You have a great facility here. Yeah. So the Aussies keen, both teams keen to get back into business. There's still 40 seconds on the clock and they're making their way back out in the court. There seems to be no changes. Oh yes, there has been. So Cooper Ellis comes on for Aaron Holloway at centre. Ali West has come on to wing defence, and Bailey's gone on to wing attack.
I mean, for the Kiwis, there's no changes. Following a pretty strong quarter from the Kiwis, so
Yeah.
fair call to say no changes at all.
A little bit of first touch nerves there for Cooper, but I'm sure he'll get that back. He does work great defensive pressure there by the Aussies. That's the ultimate trust there. Being able to give the ball 2 or 3 times to the same player. Good little touch there by Ali West. I do love the elevation of the Kiwis in all their grades. The elevation is outstanding.
What I've noticed with the Aussies is the ball speed, it's been brilliant. They slip through long, they let it go, no hesitation at all.
What we're lacking in our height, we make up for in ball speed, and that's one of the things I personally coach is ball speed. Having some trust. As soon as you see a shoulder, letting the ball go, and knowing that player is going to do their best to get to that ball. But the Kiwis are really in control here at the moment. It's only a 2-goal difference here, but they are in control, I think. Australia just need to break this a little bit. So that's a 3-goal lead to the Kiwis with Australia's centre pass. Great little pass there by Cooper Ellis. And Cooper's a very versatile player. Cooper can play anywhere on the court. He can play in the shooting end and in the keeping end. So that type of pass, you need to expect that from him because that's where he would expect the ball. Once again, great elevation by the Kiwis. The pass is short and sharp, not very long, but secure. Yep, and the reset again.
How do you feel about the stalking? It's a real coach nightmare. You know what I mean? It's honestly sometimes when I'm coaching, I see our players go on one league and always go really.
Yeah. You really want to make them learn a lesson. But yeah, look, one of the things that you've got to command excellence, especially at this level. And I say to them don't step on, go hard at the ball. And as I say that, Australia just drop the ball. And that's why he's a goalkeeper. So, I don't know if you've seen any of that type of feed, but we actually do that a little bit in Australia, where we run from, a rare miss from Manny Ryan, but where we'll run into a pocket and we'll feed it all the way over back into the circle off the side net. Especially in men's, it's been used a lot, and in our open mixed, we use it as a big swing and feed back into the goal shooter. That's it. So both teams are a little bit scrappy in these first couple of minutes.
I think the team that will take up this one is the one that can settle and fast. So the score is 14-12 to the Kiwis.
Yeah, Kiwi centre pass. Great effort there by Taylor, the captain of Australia, to try to have a go at that high ball. Cooper Ellis just caught out a play there. And nice strong hands there by the Kiwi goal attack.
Good offensive rebound from Wilson. Right on.
And strong to the ring, very basketball-like. Yeah. I thought Cooper Ellis was going to leave that ball behind then. He overrun that drive.
Good trip from Nathan Wilson.
That swing needed to be one of those swings over the top and not shallow. Kiwis just moving that ball around that transverse line there. Not scared to do that.
Good mid-court pressure on the Aussies there.
Yeah.
The Kiwis are bringing it to work hard, bringing it work hard.
Once again, I still think that Kiwis are well and truly in control of this. Australia's struggling. Oh. That was a very awkward land there. I think he landed straight on his tailbone. I think that might have actually even taken the wind out of him. So time's just been called for a moment. So scores are 15-12 the Kiwis way. Cooper's just jumped up. I wouldn't be surprised if there's not a contact call on Cooper here. Yeah, time. Cooper's having to leave the court. Just to get some attention there. Might be a good chance for the Australians just to regroup and get some final instruction from Lily, the Australian mixed coach.
So how have you found this tournament so far?
Look, any international tournament it's a great honour to do what we do, you know, and both you and I were respected coaches of the 15 teams. We had a great tournament. We challenged each other in the six-a-side competition, and then you know, my girls are lucky enough to get 2 golds in the sevens, but it wasn't without a challenge, and that's what we need here. And I think you know, as a whole, it's been a really good tournament for everyone. Everyone's enjoyed their time.
Definitely.
And the one thing I do notice is there hasn't been as much injury. So, okay, at a netball tournament where you have 15 games a day, you're always going to get injury. But the injury toll this year at this tournament hasn't been as high as what I've seen in the past. That's a testament to the fitness of the players, but also our warm-ups and our preventative measures as well. What about you?
Yeah, no, it's definitely been, so this is my first, international tournament.
Okay,
as a
yep,
coach.
yep.
So it's definitely a learning curve for myself. To be fair, your Aussies that come over with the 7-a-side, awesome. You've competed nice and strong on the 6-a-side, and you've really pushed us Kiwis. I don't think we have high expectations of ourselves.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, to see the competition get to that point, and for you, especially the Aussies, to really push us in the 6s, is a great sight.
Well, I'm going to do a shout out. I'm going to do a shout out to a Kiwi fella here by the name of Scott Ball, who has really helped me with my strategies and gameplay of 6s. So when you go home, you can thank him, right, for the result. Well done, Scotty. Thanks, mate. Instruction call there, just on the keeper. Ben Ryan just converts. Score goes to 13-16 the Kiwis way. Straight centre pass. Australia looking a little bit stagnant. I'd just like to see a little bit more drive through the middle here. Oh, that's very fortuitous. Yeah, well, that's the umpire's score. That's the way the umpire's seen it, and we can't debate that. He's got to move on. Yeah, much better defensive pressure by the Aussies, but the Kiwis still. Oh, now that ball could have been balked. That ball could have been up. Unfortunately, went straight to Andre Hamilton, the Australian goalkeeper. Now the transition into attack. Oh. And just unfortunately, they're just not being able to grab that ball. It was actually a really good feed, I would have thought. Split the Kiwi defenders, hard off the net. Contact call on Ben. Upset with the call, but he really shouldn't be there.
Yeah, what we said is, nice to have to adjust to them.
Yeah. Yep. That's another thing I've noticed that the Kiwis use a lot is a bounce pass to the midcourt. We don't expect that, so it catches us Aussies off guard a lot. And then generally what happens is with that bounce pass, it's a drive following the ball. So you're already on the front foot, so you're ready for that next ball. I do like it. There's one thing in netball you can't teach, and that's height and how to get up. And geez, you guys do that well. So once again, the Kiwis just hoping the trust there, moving the ball around, using the reset option just to create some space for themselves. Nice little feed over the top and strong with the ring. Yeah.
Good finish from
Yeah.
Collins.
But I'm going to say there's no excuse for that miss. When you're that high.
Definitely.
Just a breaking call there from the
These
Kiwis.
young ones these days are right.
Pardon?
Honestly, they can just drop the ball a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah,
The height these days is getting better. Even within the girls' race,
Really?
it's getting not so much drop the ball in the hole, but in terms of height,
Oh. I think Ben might be getting a little bit intimidated by here with Nathan in a goalkeeper against him. He's rushing that shot. Now that's a shot that Ben would not normally miss. I think he just needs to compose and breathe. Oh, great little hand there by Ali. So he just need to compose this, settle it. Just a reset there. Just an offensive contact call there. And then they need to adjust the Aussies. They can't let this get to them, or are they going to let this game slip away? There's already 5 goals in it now at 18-13 to the Kiwis.
To be fair, though, there's definitely a tough ball on the Aussie side.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Yeah. But it's their interpretation. We have to adjust.
Exactly.
That's a great little effort there by Bailey Johnson, the wing attack.
I feel like the Aussies, compared to what I've seen, are really rushing these shots at the moment.
Yeah, and I think that's a testament to Nathan being in there. Just that presence of having that tall, lanky defender that you know can sweep the net, sweep the ring, would put me off. That's for sure and certain. Yeah, the Kiwis really defensive pressure here. Making Australia really play laterally. Yep, forcing that feed in the circle, being picked off there by the Kiwis. There's one thing that I, as a coach, and I'm sure you're the same, I really get frustrated when we don't reward effort. So there's a turnover there, and that ball needed to be rewarded by scoring. And once again, last pass execution around the circle. You know, Australia just need to slow down and really control that ball.
Especially when we both know how hard
It is to get those.
to get those sort of tips, intercept stuff like that. In the defensive end, it's not easy.
Yeah, just a late offside call there. So I think that the Kiwi keeper has to give him room to shoot there, unfortunately. It's a little bit of gamesmanship going on, but so be it. Oh, just the inside arm there. It's a little bit.
I think the Aussies need to take their time, especially with that shot.
Yeah.
Be a lot better, One thing that could potentially help, is Nathan won't take the front and come forward. Try and get as close to him as you can.
Yeah, and I think they can actually try to balk him a little bit around the circle too.
Yeah.
I think that he wants that ball and he's hungry for it. So get around the circle and break the one up and have someone present front. You need to try something. So that's the end of the second quarter. And we have it 21-14 the Kiwis way. As I said, the Aussies can take great merit in a better second quarter, but defensively, but just need to slow down and attack. And the Kiwis just keep on doing what they're doing now. They could probably run away with this.
Yeah. What's been really good in that first half with the Kiwis, it's the composure, taking their time with the ball.
Yep.
I guess a lot of coaches would see that as good defense, but to be able to convert that pressure into points is
Yeah.
really strong from the Kiwis.
Yeah. I actually really like how they reset, rather than force that last ball. That I'm going to harp on about this again and again and again. I drilled it to my 15s. I really want them to think about the last pass execution. Australia now have let probably 4 or 5 balls go in that second quarter from last pass execution. The Kiwis would reset in that option and then reset their playing positions, their driving position, and go at the ball again. So we can take a little bit from that as well. Okay, we've got some structural changes here in the Aussies. With Ben Ryan going from goal shooter to centre. I think that's to give us some height for an easy release in the midcourt. Andre Hamilton's gone from goalkeeper to goal shooter.
Yeah, I think we just have one change from the Kiwis with Nicola Chase coming in for Charlie Lee for an attack.
So the Kiwis have just gone crazy because they're leading their one and only grand final for the day. We did have a little bit of banter on our rest night. We had a barbecue with all the nations there, and the Aussies and the Kiwis went at it with cheers and war cries. It was actually a really cool sight to see. Yeah. But then, as true sports people we are, music come on, they were all started mingling and dancing.
It was an awesome night.
It was a really good night, yeah. Once again, thank you to Action Sports South Africa for hosting a great tournament.
It's getting really crazy now. This has happened all tournament with the Aussies versus the Kiwis.
Yeah.
That's what I like to call good banter.
Yep. Okay, so we got 15 seconds left in this break. There has been another structural change. Ali West has gone from wing defence back to goal defence, and Taylor has gone from goal defence back to wing defence. Australia already having to just go back there off the centre pass. Swing around the circle there, just picked up by Bailey. I'm not entirely sure who that net pass was to.
Again, there's plenty of time in the game. I just need to stay composed and look for the best option. Again, with height in the circle, definitely play front row.
Oh, sorry, and Cooper Ellis has gone back to goalkeeper. I'm going to like this battle. What you'll find is Cooper will actually also attack. Cooper will attack the pass rather than defend the goal shooter. So he'll try to get the intercept off the ball into the circle. And I think that's probably not such a silly way to play against the Kiwis, because you know if the goal shooter is going to get the ball anyway, he's going to generally put it in the ring. So you might as well try to get it out front. A wee bit of nerves there, I think, by Chelsea, the goal attack for Australia. Yeah, that's better. I think I prefer the low feet. Oh, I would suggest that was on the downward then. So you can reject the ball out of the hands, but it can't be on the downward trajectory, I'm pretty sure. Is that? I thought you can't defend. I don't think you can defend it on the way down. Out of the hands on the upward, but not on the way down. I could be wrong.
Six aside is definitely the rule.
Yeah.
Seven aside, I'm not too sure.
Yeah, well up there by Cooper Ellis. Yeah, just needs to get front position there just to get that. But great effort. The Aussies really need to lift now. They actually look like they've dropped their tempo a little bit and they've dropped their heads, I think. This is a grand final of an international tournament. They need to really dig deep and fight all the way to the end. Yeah, I agree with that. I think the goal attack, once I watched the replay there, was actually outside the circle.
Yeah, definitely unlucky for the Aussies there.
Yeah. So, so that takes the score to 14-23 to the Kiwis. Yeah, a nervy shot there again by the Australian shooters. And now the Kiwis are coming to their own. They'll just move the ball nice and short. There we go. The Kiwi shooter, just remind the guys to play slow. I actually probably would have called that the other way then. I would have called that as an offensive contact. So scores 24-14, lead's gone out to 10. Goal defence breaking there. There's these little errors now that Australia could just clean up. They need to finish. They still need to play clinical netball, I think.
Yeah, again, I think the Aussies need to really see where they're attacking. There's been a couple of unlucky calls.
Yeah. But you got to play that. You got to. It's the rub of the green, you know, and generally I believe that you might have some what you believe dud calls, and look, I'm no saint, but you might have some dud calls, but I think they're going to even themselves out by the end of the game. As frustrating as it can be. So that's an offensive breaking call there by the Kiwis. Let's see if Australia can capitalise on this now. It'd be nice to try to peg one back.
I think will be a good impact is the mental game.
Yeah.
You know, being so young, able to adapt straight away.
I watched from the 14s, our grade, the 15s, the 17s, and these mixed guys. I can't wait to see what international indoor netball has in the senior level. So Nathan's just put out another rejection there. It's got the crowd going. Yeah, I truly mean that. It's a testament to our individual countries and indoor netball. Like the skill level of these kids, and let's face it, they're still kids, is unbelievable. And they have a great expectation on themselves as well. So there's that, what I was saying about before with Cooper trying to attack the pass. I think they've realised that if the goal shooter gets the ball, it's going to go in the ring. So they should just attack that last pass and try to put pressure on that. Now they need to be big arms here and really force that pass. Yeah. Well done by the wing defence. Oh look. So they've just gone. Oh. Yeah, good vision there too. Well taken by Andre and a great split as well.
Also a good feed.
Yeah.
Nathan can really get up there. If he only just was starting that's up there.
Oh, that ball really needed to be fed front then. And the goal attack really needed to come and find Nathan's body just to stop his jump at the ball. But they convert the goal anyhow. So that takes the score to 18-26. It's back to 8. Kiwi still look in control. Australia have improved significantly this third.
Definitely.
Their defensive pressure is greater, yeah. Just a little bit more discipline then. They probably would have had a held ball. Now, that was actually really smart there by Cooper. I don't know if you've seen that, but he just put his arm out. He already had his distance, and the goal should actually jump into his arm. So that actually wasn't a bad ploy there. Once again, you forget these guys are only 17 years of age, because that's something an old experienced person would be. But in saying that, I think this is Cooper's second Australian tour. Cooper's played in our senior national tournament. This will be his second year. He's played Open Men's this year. He played 23s mixed last year. A big shout out goes to his dad. His dad was, somewhat of the don of New South Wales netball and Australian netball in Troy. And we also like to give him a little bit of stick every now and again now and ask him how it feels not to be the best Ellis in the family anymore. Love you, Troy. Hope you're listening back home. Yeah, drop back on the front now. need to drop back on the front a little bit quicker then. Just put that pressure on, make the goal attack have the ball. Yeah, the versatility in these teams as well. Like you've just seen Ben Ryan play 2 at goal shooter and now just running centre. You've seen Andre play goalkeeper, now play goal shooter. You've seen our goalkeeper play in the team. The versatility of these kids, and once again, as I said, they're kids, is unbelievable.
Incredible, you know, most tournament it was Nathan at goal shoot,
Yeah.
Kyle at goal kick. Again, we're coming to the final with Session.
Yeah.
You've had Ronnie here at centre, play goal attack, majority of it as well. You know, again.
Once again, it's a little bit about also not showing your cards as well during the tournament.
Definitely.
I know personally myself, I was able to rotate my players all out of the court. Now, and as a coach, yes. And you know what's unbelievable as well is how strong that Nathan can take that ball in with one hand. Yeah. Like, I understand he's big, but his control and the way he commands that ball with one hand is it's something to behold.
Especially when, you know, a lot of coaches teach their players.
Two hands.
Two hands. You know, to steal and control it and take it like that. Yeah.
Okay, so what I've noticed from a coach's perspective is that Nathan likes to go out and hunt for the ball, and that's the early ball you need. You need to find him out of the circle and release. So the score now is 20 to 28, 8 goal difference. Kiwi centre pass with 2 minutes 35 left in this third quarter.
It's quite a low scoring game, right?
Yeah.
Compared to what we have seen.
Yeah, well the last game was just a 48-44 game. I'm not sure what happened with the 14s and 16s because they were opposite court to us. My 15s game was quite high scoring, so yeah. So that's a testament to the pressure of both teams, yeah. Yeah, that ball probably needed to go first time then. But regardless, the penalty was drawn. So a minute and 35 seconds left in the third term. Scores 29-21 to the Kiwis. Yeah, you can't climb on their back, unfortunately. It might be the only way that we could have, we really could have stopped the aerial game of the Kiwis.
And a good freedom from Connie.
Yep, that's the second time Cooper's done that same type of defensive structure. Just holding the hand out there. Makes the goal shooter think twice about jumping in. It's worked twice now, so let's see if the goal shooter can adapt. There's a good chance for a rejection here.
You know, the Aussie goal attack usually shoots at, 9 times out of 10. So, what Nathan's...
Intimidating. It's just his presence in that circle. You know, I would hate to be in the attacking circle against him. And watching him shoot in six-a-side was unbelievable. And shoot from anywhere and just turn and go to the ring like, and not miss.
Plays for the now called Junior Club, run by Scott Ball.
Oh yeah.
Quite a successful club within New Zealand.
Yep.
They've been the men's champs for the last couple of years. And so Nathan's definitely got some good platform when he's at home.
Yeah. I noticed that Nathan played in the Open Men's Invitational side for New Zealand last year at the ripe old age of 15 or 16, and really held his own, as you can see here, guys. Like. That he's certainly someone we need to look out for in the future in international indoor netball. Hey, I'd just like to say one big thank you to all the parents out there. As a coach, I give kudos for us Kiwis and us Aussies to come over here. It was a great amount of money, a lot of time and effort, and I want to say personally thank you to all the parents for letting the kids get here and experience this.
Here's the Kiwis in it. You could see them molding at them.
Yep.
Two-tenner wider.
Yep.
I
And then I
know-
look over at the Aussie bench, and there we got our Kiwi expats over there, and all they're having a go too.
With the recent line store of New Zealand,
Yeah.
this was meant to be a big hit, but again, the line's done well with trying to shut down our.
Yes. Yeah, and we all know that the Brits and that whole United Kingdom, they love their chants and their roars. You got the Barmy Army in the cricket. They love their sport. They love getting on the ale refreshments and singing and dancing. It's what sport's all about. Good camaraderie. I've been lucky enough to be on a couple of tours now, and I've got friends all over the world for indoor netball, and that's something that you'll never forget. And these kids will never forget these tours.
Oh, definitely.
So here we go, start of the fourth term, Kiwis ball, and we've got the scorers 22-31 Kiwis late. Early turnover there, great defensive pressure by the Aussies. But now we just need to convert it. The Kiwis will turn on in their D here. Yeah, great D by the Kiwis. Forcing the error.
I think the Aussies just really need to settle in. Good feeding.
Yeah, good patience there. Cooper, once again, the versatility, he's gone to goal shooter now. Just a breaking call on the Kiwi goal defence. Yeah, once again, last pass execution there. That could have been moved to the pocket, moved around. We tried to thread the needle. Not ideal.
Again, we'll talk about that one on.
It's unbelievable. It's amazing to watch, actually. So, question asked for the Kiwis: do you guys have training camps with your national teams, or with us Aussies? Because our area is so big, we don't actually get to train as a team until we get to the event. Do you guys train as a team beforehand?
So I know most teams either had 2 or 3 training camps
Yep.
leading up to this. So that consisted of a weekend a month.
Yep.
In terms of, although the players, maybe not as a team so much, but just they do have the opportunity within indoor. We have Super League up in Auckland.
Yep.
That starts in November, it goes to about the end of Feb, beginning of March. Then we head straight into Open Nationals. Not long after that, we head to Junior Nationals. And then pretty much all the teams are finalised. So really.
So they're playing netball, but they're not training as teams. We're the same. So what we do is we run state-based Aussie training. So we have 14s, 17s, 15s, and the mixed players, all from that local state, come and train on a Sunday night for 5 weeks leading until we go away. But as teams, we don't get to train until we get to the venue.
See, with the laws like that, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Especially with 6-side being us Kiwi team and just really pushing us, it's an awesome result. One thing we want to look at, definitely in New Zealand, is building our 7-side.
Yeah.
So we're hoping to eventually start up our own league.
Yeah, well,
in New
we
Zealand.
in Australia, we've actually been forced to add 6s to our nationals because we're going away and getting beat quite convincingly by the Kiwis.
Yeah.
So now what we do is we actually play our nationals in juniors and seniors the same way we play internationally. We play the first 3 days of 6s and the last 3 days of 7s.
That's awesome.
Right, so that's why our skill set's becoming greater. And I know there's some fierce rivalry between Australia and New Zealand, but the Kiwis have always been good in sharing the knowledge with 6s and vice versa. I've had numerous discussions with various Kiwis over the years about the differences that we use in 7s and sharing that knowledge and giving it back for 6s. So once again, Kiwis here just not afraid to reset the ball again. That's twice in this one passage of play they've reset the ball. Yeah, offensive contact there on the Kiwi goal shooter. Australia just going to move the ball down now. They just need to be patient here. Smart little feed there. Oh,
Just rushing your shot. Roll attack from Aussie, just needs to settle a little bit. She's an awesome shooter.
there's a bit of friendly rivalry in the circle, I think. Just a
Aussies said it, they really need to improve this. Good finishing.
yeah, 26-33. Kiwis ball. 7.5 minutes to go in this last term. A little bit of running commentary there by the Kiwi wing defence to the sideline. You can afford to do that when you're winning by 8 or 9 goals. So Australia's centre pass. Scores are out to 34-26 to the Kiwis. Yeah, smart play there by Cooper just to drop the ball so he can find the body of Nathan. Right, to protect his goal attack. It's 34-27, Kiwis ways. Breaking call there. Coach killers. When you're already behind, you don't want to be giving away easy ball. Yeah, just a shortening call there on Ben Ryan, the Australian centre. Probably no need, he's probably a good foot and a half taller than the opposing centre. Probably just stand his distance there and be big. So you're looking forward to tonight, Sam?
You know, it should be a good night, eh? It'll be good for the countries that finally
mingle.
Lots of mingle. They haven't had much time together. It has been a tight schedule, 3 games a day for most teams. Most players are tired, etc., looking after the team. So tonight should be a really good night.
Yeah, just let the hair down and have a good night. I dare say there'll be lots of dancing and lots of joking and
not just the kids, but also the coaches, managers, stuff like that.
Yep.
A good chance for us to really.
So when do you guys fly home?
We fly home tomorrow night,
Oh wow.
so we're straight out.
Yeah. So we're staying the extra day
Oh, nice.
and we're going to the Apartheid Museum. Try to get a little bit more culture in here before we leave.
Yeah.
And then obviously with most of the squad being girls, they would like to get a bit of shopping in.
Yeah.
And I've been told in no uncertain. No, I haven't saying that. But I will buy my beloved partner at home a gift. And but it's from the heart. But the girls will probably choose it because I'm not the best at choosing gifts.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're doing the same. We're getting up, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
We're part by 10. We're going to go do a bit of shopping ourselves.
Yeah.
Be a good time for the players. They really haven't had the opportunity to go for a good shot. So
And let's face it, our money is we live like kings over here. The exchange rate for us is fantastic. And it has been a really good experience for myself just to see the cultural difference over here.
such a key driver.
Unfortunately, there just Cooper Ellis not being able to bring that ball in, and these guys really need to fight away to the end here. 8 goals are in it. That's still a very respectable margin there. It's a respectable win and it's a respectable defeat. Because Aussies cannot let this go now, though. Oh, yeah, really, very well read there by Ben Ryan, the Australian centre. We've got a timeout. I think he might have done himself an injury here. He stayed down. It's unlike him. So Sandra, the Australian trainer's just on the court there, just having a look. Yeah, no. How did you enjoy the culture experience we had at the Lasidi village with the meeting the different tribes and so forth? That was I really enjoyed that and seeing.
That was probably one of the best cultural experiences.
Yeah.
Just personally, moving away from it all, but especially for the kids, I know that they enjoyed it.
How good was it seeing their faces?
Oh.
Their faces with the different dances, and when watching the video inside the auditorium there, that was spot on.
Exactly. Just see the passion of the locals and the villagers themselves. It was just an awesome experience. Definitely, if you come to South Africa, I recommend it.
Yeah. and the food's been fantastic and plentiful. I think I've gained 3.5 kilos whilst I've been here, and then we've got to go back and I've got to go play senior nationals after this, so that could be fun. 4.5 kilos heavier, but anyhow, you're here for a short time. Yeah. So Australia just with the ball in hand here. Oh, probably lucky not to get done with a held ball there. We're just Australian just a bit stagnant with their movement. Cooper Ellis just playing that smart there, just finding the body of the big tall goalkeeper and just trying to hold him out of play. Great little break there by the goal attack.
Just, I really wish they attacked that earlier.
Yeah.
Just find the body of Nathan. Not letting him to
Get up.
Yeah. The Aussies, really looking young at the moment.
Nathan's just put on a big flex for us. He knows that it's going to be pretty hard for the Aussies to come back. Aussies ball 37-29. Once again, that 8 goal difference hasn't really changed. Oh, just need to look in the circle there. Oh, great little feed there by Aaron Holloway. Fake, dummied, faked. I think he faked himself a couple of times and then released the ball. I've been begging him to do a nutmeg. He's so short, the little centre for Australia, and everyone defends him with their legs wide open. I've said to him a couple of times, I want to see a fake high go through their legs. But I don't think he's been game enough to do it, because I think that his coach would probably crucify him and me. So we got 2 minutes 20 left in this game. Australia just behind by 7 goals, and Kiwis just really look like they're in control here. They're just going through the motions. They're not doing anything silly.
Stay composed, finish it nice and fun.
Yeah.
2 minutes to go. It's fair to say, I guess at this point in time, it's their game to lose.
Yeah, that's correct. So unfortunately though for the Aussies 17 mix, this will be the second time they take silver. They fell bridesmaids to the Kiwis in the six-a-side game, and looks like they're probably going to fall bridesmaids again. But once again, it's a true testament to the Kiwis. The sixes is their game and the sevens is our game, and they've really stuck it to us in this game. First quarter was nice and tight, but just sort of blown away after that. Just moving the ball around between themselves here. Once again.
No, to give it to the Aussies, to be fair, the development within the young ones has been absolutely awesome, and it's really good to see, and it shows in results.
Yeah.
No doubt, we can go back and work on, especially bringing up.
As an Australian official, coach, I couldn't be prouder of our squad. We took 3 from 5 in the sixes. Looks like we're going to take 3 from 5 in the sevens. That's a fantastic effort, and I'm sure you'd be the same with the way the Kiwis have played.
Considering this is the only Kiwi team in the final, sevens, we'll take the one, definitely.
Yeah.
Again, this is, I just want to shout out to all the players that have turned up. They're giving it everything, giving it heart. You're always going to have winners and losers, but at the end of the day, it's for the sport. And the countries that want the most have turned up and played.
Yeah, and look, the kids have been quite humble as well. Right, they've been humble in their defeat, humble in their wins, and that's over and out for us here. That's 39-32. The Kiwis have come over Australia in the 17 under mixed. Well done to the Kiwis. Hard luck to the Australians. I'm sure they'll all be forgotten in a couple of hours when they're at their presentation night tonight. Sam, thank you. It's been a pleasure. And we'll see you tonight for a beer.